What?
All I had to do was pretend to be a white woman. That's it. You donate to me. You just fed the black man. You got
Holy
scammed.
shit.
It's insane how every race-based criminal claim
Is that illegal? I'm sure it is. I am sure that is super illegal.
always attracts fraudsters, as he isn't even the only one trying to steal the crowd funds surrounding this viral Shiloh video. And in case you're not up to date about the claims about Shiloh,
Oh, I am.
she's being charged for allegedly shouting racial slurs at an autistic kid. Which of course nobody would want a racist mom shouting at handicapped kids, but is that exactly what happened? Or is it more the mainstream media painting a narrative to justify some insane leftist judge making a play against the First Amendment?
Yeah, I don't even think that lady is actually racist. I think that she just has a very, very dirty mouth. I know a lot of people like that they will just openly say it, but they do not care about race. Everybody equally sucks to them. That's about how I see it too, man.
As one, the main claims were not confirmed, and she was deemed not guilty of that, but this will still quickly spiral into policing and imprisoning any and all speech the left deems hurtful. As the media can't help themselves, headlining "Woman who hurled slurs at black kid found guilty," reporting that the son stole a snack from Shiloh's bag, as the kid already wears a police-issued tracking device, when a different, non-related Somalian man started recording Shiloh, saying that she said the racial slur.
You know what's gonna be crazy? I think the reason a lot of this stuff keeps happening is because the people in power are not part of the internet culture. Once they start dying off and the internet culture starts replacing them, because that's all that there's going to be, so that's going to be natural, they have to replace them, they'll start paying attention to the internet and what the internet is saying. There's a lot of people in power on the internet, but there's a lot of things that aren't. Not for long. I think eventually literally everything is going to be on the internet, and it's all going to be plugged into AI systems. It's going to be surveilling everything you do, everything you say. Wait, hold on. I forgot what I was talking about originally. I was going on a rant.
Who is allegedly a PDF himself, once accused of awing a kid 3 years ago. Now, I can't find any evidence the guy was accompanied by any kids, so his whole recording a playground after his previous accusations seems like something that needs to be addressed. So where was the kid's father during all this recording? Apparently he didn't even originally call the police, only speaking Somali, carelessly only—
Oh my god. Of course. Of course. I didn't know about that part where he was only speaking Somali.
contacting the NAACP after seeing a social media video of a different family claiming that they were him, as the NAACP collected 300—
Somebody was trying to scam being him, and he was like, no, fuck that. This is gonna be my scam. You're not scamming the scammer.
$40,000.
That's what they sound like.
Which is catching the other two criminal charges. So not only was the father not watching his son stealing, he wasn't even aware of possible predators recording the playground, but was seemingly only speaking up after there was over $250,000 to collect. And after this gathered so much attention, Shiloh was charged but not convicted of saying anything to the kid but her interaction with the man. But the headlines would make you think she was found guilty of some rancid racist attack against an autistic kid.
I'm pretty sure that she straight up, a lot of people were saying that she was being arrested for saying the slur. That is what she got arrested for. That's just not what they're saying she was arrested for and being charged for. It's just a cover. We all know what's happening here. The system is so broken that we can all see what's going on, but nobody is doing anything about it. The only thing we can do is talk about it on the internet. Oh, yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Eventually, the politicians will realize everybody on the internet is where the actual culture is, and they've lost all power. They have to go on the internet. Right now, they're building these systems still outside of the internet, being sneaky. Eventually, they won't be able to be sneaky because they keep surveilling everything, and we're smarter than they are. They won't be able to keep their systems working like they're supposed to and locked down. There's going to be back doors that hackers can get into. And let me tell you, hackers they don't want to go into the government. They do not like the government. Well, most of them, you know. Most of the ones that are willing to crack the worldwide surveillance system, they ain't working for the government. That's small power stuff. That's the stuff for the people that control the masses, you know. They don't want to control the masses. They just want to collect and explore and destroy. And a lot of them don't like the politicians because they keep doing things that they don't like. And then I think eventually it's just going to get to the point where it's all just going to be connected, and there's just going to be, it's going to be wide open. Nothing you can do about it. Everybody can see everything about everybody. I'm going on another rant.
Reminding everybody, no matter how much you hate the mainstream media, you don't hate them enough. But aside from them and the 3 individuals already fighting over the NAACP's crowdfunding, an account claiming to be Shiloh popped up on Twitter asking for support.
Verified also. That really seems to me like the verified account thing is bullshit. You can just pay to get verified. So X is literally just making money off of these bots, which I think that is also a fucking scam.
Saying the original donations are tied up in legal fees, so she still needs support. Likely referencing the original crowdfunding, where she received nearly $1 million, which the anti-defamation group claims white supremacists did. Insane to claim you're against defamation, then publish an article like this. But then the fake Shiloh account allegedly put out links to a fake PayPal, which I can't confirm, but screenshots show them asking for PayPal donations to start a podcast. But then other images showing a link to a Venmo, only for the account to later admit, I scam MAGA. Thanks for the donations, Black Lives Matter. Which is pretty on brand for BLM, where one simple claim of racism immediately attracts several instances of fraud and the NAACP, with the
throw him in prison. Take all that money that he made, give it right back to where it was supposed to go.
Family only servicing, apparently, to also collect in on the money. Now, the first 2 idiots have already been charged, so I'd imagine the third one will as well, as he openly admits the elements of his crime.
They always do this, every time. They're so fucking brain dead. They're like, ha! I outsmarted you, I found a way to make money. They're like, hey, even if you didn't say anything, you would have been found out. And B, why are you broadcasting it? You fucking idiot. Now it's just gonna be a meme. Congratulations, you're famous, and you won't ever be able to do anything again online. It's gonna chase you to every job. If this person even... I mean, he's got a nice fridge. Looks like he's got kids. Of course he's got kids. Just gonna be another fatherless family.
Crime.
All I had to do was pretend to be a racist white woman. That's it. I planted that seed like a year ago, and they went for it.
Why can't he just do these crazy scams on Polymarket like a normal fucking person? Like, all you gotta do is, like, bet on WNBA to have less points than what they think it's gonna have, and you'll win money. Not financial advice. It's just a noticing.
Every time I look up, y'all are donating to some racist white mother and trying to make them rich. Hey, you donated to me, you just fed the black man. You got scammed. And then all y'all married white men that's trying to f on me, I am a black man. I don't want to see a little pink. I don't want to go out to dinner.
This guy's fucking retarded, dude. You might have, maybe like 1% of the people who are saying stuff like that are real. Most of the time, they're just bots. They're just bots trying to fuck with you that are put out there by random people in other countries mostly. And it just, if they think that you're a female account, those bots will hit you. And a lot of females, I've seen them bitching about all the men that they have in their DMs, and I'm like, you're probably got your information in a lot of places it shouldn't be, and those aren't real. Maybe some of them are, but most of them not. Don't flatter yourself.
Just keep on sending that money. Are y'all mad?
Interesting how giddy he is.
I think it's funny, bro. There probably are some people mad, and they shouldn't be, because they're getting their money back, and they get to laugh at this dumb, fuck, man. I really need to find a way to censor myself easily. I don't want to go through and just censor it. Because I want to say the word, damn it. Put these people in asylums.
He is over catfishing other idiots online, mentioning explicit images from them, as lonely old men and the internet are nothing new. And taking advantage of this is just third world nonsense. But it's not necessarily the bragging about it, it's the complete inability to hide his satisfaction that shows us more about him than his victims. But aside from the more disgusting aspects,
it's just retards all around.
The main point is, he should be getting arrested over this, as the internet almost immediately recognized him, finding all his information, and how on Facebook,
dude, this is what I was fucking talking about earlier in the video, where the information's gonna be wide open.
He openly admits to his criminal.
And this is just people that are just letting it happen. It's like the people that are sucking Sony's dick, even though they said they're killing the physical discs. They're going digital only, and then they had a hack, and they were like, well, I sat on my porch for a day. I had a great time. It's not so bad. You don't have to play games all the time. Go touch grass. It's like, holy shit. These are the people that just are like this. They're just fucking morons. There's nothing going on upstairs. Or even worse, there is stuff going on upstairs, and it's just twisted.
Criminal activity, which several social media users are already forwarding this to the federal authorities. Now, there is a long list of serious crimes committed, and as he's in Indiana, theft by deception, criminal impersonation, and wire fraud faces up to 38 years in prison.
What
with a much
the
more
fuck?
realistic
Yeah, he ain't getting that.
outlook of probation with a possible 6 to 24 month stint in federal prison.
I could see him getting 2 years. Yeah, that seems like a 2-year sentence to me.
And given it's deep red Indiana, I wouldn't be surprised if they throw the
But honestly, he's never gonna stop doing dumb shit like that. I think we should just deport him like the cyclists.
book at him, or at the very least, the federal wire charges should stick, since if they can't close a clear-cut case like this, justice is officially finished. So if you appreciate my concise, lighthearted commentary on the tragic status that is today's reality, hopefully I've earned your subscription without having to impersonate a blonde woman.
Where should we deport all the people we don't like? I don't want to pick like a Middle Eastern country. I want to pick a good country. So not UK. Okay, for real. Not Japan, definitely, because I like Japan and I don't want these freaks to ruin it. You think there's probably plenty of room in Australia. We could still use Australia as our like exile island.